Mike is totally muted. Hi. Hi. Sorry. Awkward. I need to get to a tall table. Okay, hold on.
I don't have any sound.
Again. Oh, good gracious. Did we not just go? Pretty sure we just went. Hey, Mallory.
Hold
hey,
on.
guys. Crazy ladies here. The intro gets you every time.
Did that work?
I can hear you.
Okay, now I can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay.
Sassy
Bot's talking to you, LFT.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it sure did.
It or she?
Okay, she. Sassy Bot is a she.
I don't know if you're talking about crazy lady or actually the bot. So I didn't. Sorry, rare. Don't poke the bear.
How is everyone doing? Oh my goodness.
All right.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we gotta open up. Hang on, you guys. I don't know what happened. We were fully prepared for the live. Talking about the live on Zoom, and then it was time for the live, and everything pretty much just went to shite. And, sorry.
Okay.
So if you give me 2 seconds to just sign in. Oh, gravy. We're going to work on a new timeline. We started a timeline this weekend for Summer Wells. And we are kind of going through from the beginning. You may have seen, hopefully have seen our live from last night where we started the process. Hold on, there might be an echo. I got to try and jam it before. Okay, sorry. Nice. Links to stream coupon shopping. Lorianne, that's awesome. Hopefully you saved a lot. I really hope you did.
I'm all about a coupon. Wait, hold on 1 second.
AJ, how you doing? I'm glad you came in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Wow. I feel like I'm back in the 90s with dial-up. It is rolling kind of slow. Okay, so what we're doing tonight is we're doing something a little bit different that LFT came up with. And I was a little bit, hey, Kez, I was a little bit leery of it at first. She explained it more clearly and slower for me. We're doing a timeline. You tell me.
No, well, you do it right this second because I'm trying to fix the camera thing went away on my end.
Okay. And just so you know, I can see you and I can hear you. So, we're doing so we're doing a timeline with each individual person and their whereabouts for the days. So instead of doing, like, we have one timeline from 8 to 3:30, and then last night we worked online to show you 3:30 to the time when 911 was called at 6:32 or 6:26 or 6:30, whatever that they keep blaming. Whatever the several times that they've said that Don called 911. So tonight we're going to do something instead of doing, there's a lot of noise, sorry. Instead of doing a big timeline of just the times, hey, Aussie True Crime. Hey, welcome. AR, yes. Okay, the lady I've been waiting for. I'm
trying to bring it up. Wait, True.
Okay. We're doing a timeline of each person and where they were at 8 o'clock, where they were at 12 o'clock, where they were at, so to kind of, or where we think that, where we've heard they were, or how, whatever, I don't know. We're trying to base this on facts, which in this case is super duper tough. We're doing the best we can. Who do we have? We have Grandis, Candace, Summer, and H.
All right, here we go.
Allie, H, and Leslie, and then Dawn. Are we doing a separate one for Candace too, or just
what?
No? Okay. I just want to make sure I had them all. I couldn't remember. Initially, welcome to the fam, AR. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. Aussie True Crime. Okay, so you have, I can't really see it. Can you, I guess? Oh, the boys. I don't have the boys. Thank you. That's a good one.
No, the boys are on here.
I don't have the boys.
Oh.
I'm trying to do it with you on.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just to try and keep it on. Yours is going to be much more.
Well, I like to write it down too, but
I have to write it down first so I can process it while I'm doing it. It just doesn't make sense otherwise. It's a fact, Jack. I'm old fashioned. Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
okay.
Interesting comment there, Brandy. Thanks for rolling in for that. Okie dokie. You give it a star. Oh, actually, just so you know where we're getting our information. We have so much information, and this is like nothing. This is Monday.
Okay. Hold
on. We are pulling our interviews from everywhere, and we print them out word for word. We don't type them, but we do print them out word for word.
Well, we did type them until we realized that there was that otter.
We don't have to type them anymore. Yeah. So we have all that. So we have exactly what was said during the interviews printed out. So that makes life slightly easier. I'm very tongue-tied again tonight. If for any reason, mods, we get what we just saw there, throw your wrench around. I really will not put up with nonsense. Hey, tattoos. My fuckers. Mark. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thanks for coming in tonight. I appreciate that. That's so cool of you. We missed you.
Okay.
Never mind. I got it. Gone.
Okay. What did I have to? Why did you get mad at me earlier? What was it that I told you that we had to deal with?
It's Thursday already. I don't know. What did I get mad at you for? What
About
happened?
what did I tell you about how we have like starting over?
Because you wanted to add. Okay, so we work on fact here, and she wanted to throw in some non-factual things, and I was like, oh, it goes against the grain of everything. I can't do it. I'm scared. This is how I'm not comfortable. This is not my comfort. But she explained it differently, and I get it and support it. So this is what we're going to roll with.
And so if y'all think of other things that have been said as we go through, sorry, I'm freezing. I'm trying to wrap a blanket around me so I can sit down. If you think of other things,
be careful, Muck,
that kind of apply to whatever we're talking about, that we should maybe just take note of to remember whether or not it's been proven yet or not.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't know how we even say it.
If you have a comment, a suggestion,
that
or a
we
question,
should keep in mind. Yeah.
Do me a favor and whoops, see, I hit the button again. It's really for you guys. Hit this to get our attention if we are not. Hit exclamation point and then write question out, and it should alert us that someone has a question. And there you go. Hey, Decipher Chicks, somebody has a question. It kind of lets us know, or even if it's a comment, whatever. Just if you guys are all welcome to do that. Hit the exclamation point question, and it'll alert us that we need to scroll back up. Hey, support. Thanks. Oh, thanks for your support. Yes.
Does that make sense?
T, I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
That was all I was saying. Okay. So, do you want to work backwards or forwards?
Which is easiest for you?
I don't know. Anyone have a preference in terms of?
We've done it forwards, backwards, sideways, upside down. I mean,
do we want to start at 8 o'clock in the morning or work our way back from when he says he called, or get to?
Let's start backwards just for shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
I think so.
Okay.
Hopefully everyone's cool with that. And that's kind of a what do I? I'll come up with something for you, tattoos. Lavina, I'm so glad you're here. We'll have to come up with something for Sassy Bot for tattoos. We can do that. We'll find you a man.
Okay.
Okay, fine. So, starting at the time of the phone call or time of arrival of LA?
So we go to, what's the latest thing? No, we're going all the way to
Timmy.
The phone call that Allie.
Oh, okay. 11:30.
Yeah.
Midnight, right? Whatever. Okay. Okay, so okay. Allie Leslie H. Okay.
Okay, so
what time was that?
11. She said it was around 11, close to midnight, because that's when she was playing with her hat and
yes.
Not, hey, who remembers how to make it so that this top stays up here the whole time?
What top stays up where the whole time?
Hold on. Sorry. So look at what to lock the cell thing.
Oh. You're not showing. It's not there, man.
It says
we don't have a camera. Okay, that's better. Okay, fine. So there we go.
Do y'all know what I'm talking about?
I have a tiny chihuahua behind me. I'm sure he'll make his presence known shortly. He usually does. So 11 to 12. What did she? Candace calls true, right? Or they called her? Is that how it happened?
I think they finally talked. I thought Allie clarified that it was, she tried calling Candace, couldn't get her, but when she tried her from True's phone, I think.
Okay, right? So so Allie called her. Mm-hmm. That was the important thing.
Yeah.
Candace. We're just putting CB in here for tonight.
Okay, yeah.
You used to have 2 Chihuahuas. Mine is nuts. He's batshit. And he's spoiled rotten. And I kicked him out. He's not in here. I'm telling you, he will be in here shortly. Allie called Candace.
And then she said her mom was outside talking to the cops. Candace is outside talking to law enforcement. And she wasn't going to talk, but had to go to bed early because she had to be at the police station the next morning. Right? Yeah.
Actually, I'm not going to do it this way. I'm just going to take notes, and I will do that. Okay. Mine's all brown. Okay. So, Nellie.
Bed early. PD in the morning. Son of a biscuit.
Okay, so from True's phone, and this is one where she's playing with her hat.
Mm-hmm. Does that make sense? You don't have to write down every detail for right now, because that'll take us right. Yep.
Well, I know, but I'm just trying to remember, like, off the top of the head, what I remember. 11 to 12. Okay. And then got it. Keep going.
So then around 8, okay, if I remember Dotson's correctly, he said he got the call from Robin. He got the call from Candace around 7:30. And then Robin around 8. He called, yeah. That's right. Okay, wait.
Call from Candace at 7:30. I do remember that. And then a call from Robin.
So 7:30. Calls the Dotson. Already called. Oh my God, I've memorized it. Already called law enforcement. And she told David Dotson they'd been searching 20 to 25 minutes. But the fudge.
Been searching for 20 to 25 minutes. Mm-hmm. Wow, these people really should have kept some form of time with this story. Does that frustrate you guys? I'm trying to keep weight on both of us.
But yeah, you.
Been searching for. That frustrates the hell out of me. They've been searching for 10 minutes here. They've been. Been searching for 20 to 25 minutes. That's when.
Eat a nut. This thing. I swear to gracious.
Dobson and Robin go over and get there around 9.
Mm-hmm. And they said law enforcement obviously is there. Okay.
Ellie present. Okay, awesome. Right. Dodson, call from him at 7:30. Okay, also at 7:30, Allie received a phone call.
No, 7:15, Hunter got the phone call from.
Right, but at 7:30, Leslie got the phone call, right?
Oh, that's right. Okay, so see. Okay.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to answer this question. I hate to think this way too, but I'll be honest with you. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I hope not. I really do. I don't know. Yeah, eat a nut comes up a lot. It's her term for squirrel. I know they did need to check their watches.
I mean, do they not see the time at the top of their phones? They use their phones for everything but making a damn phone call. Do they not know the time at the top?
I had some pretty traumatic things happen in my life. And I mean, I can tell you what was on the clock when I heard, where I was, what I was doing. Like, I mean, we talked about this before, but just seems so weird that these people have no concept of any time whatsoever. And yet time for me during those traumatic times couldn't, oh God, we have ADD, all of us, crazy lady. Oh, all of us. It's bad. We go sideways really fast. I don't know. It bothers me. It just bothers me because in traumatic events in my life,
okay,
I can remember a lot of that 1 second that you lose your breath and catch your breath. And I know what time it was. A lot, yeah, on all of us. All right, I'm sorry. Where are we?
Well, were you going to answer the question pinned?
Right? I do too. I do too. I know exactly where I was. I know who I was with. I was actually at the beach. Oh, are you really? Oh, well, then welcome to the party.
Sweet.
We should have just done the channel ADD.
So someone's at least paying attention to something going on within this chat. We know we've got eyes on everything because we're all paying attention.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's eyes everywhere, and then they're going to switch.
Yep. Bring it on.
We got you, man. We got you. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Do I think she was sold? I don't know. I don't have a solid yes or no to that. I really don't. Oh no throat punching. That stinks.
Oh no.
I don't know if she was sold or not. I can't. It's too early. This is terrible, but it's too early for me to call it until I go through this timeline again, to be quite fair.
This part.
Do you think?
What? Are you talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What?
Did you see AR? All is well. You're amongst friends. It's cool.
Oh, fine. We're all good. Mm-hmm. What is it? What do you call it? Squirrels, the world's shittiest critical thinkers?
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry. The world's shittiest critical thinkers.
Okay, I will warn you guys. I will tell you this, that sometimes we need a little laugh break. So we make jokes and we lighten the mood because it gets a little heavy when talking about summer. It breaks my heart. It breaks LFT's heart. Crazy Mama's heart. Like as it does with you guys. That's why you're here. Sometimes we have to lighten it up for just a minute or two. We're not laughing at the situation in any way, shape, or form. It's just how we get through. That's it. And if that's uncomfortable for you, feel free to message us and I will try to adjust. I will try to make, our job here is to make everyone as comfortable as possible. I'm not here to make anyone uncomfortable, but I'm also here to be real. So, who's also a psychologist. She went through the family history. It was very interesting. Ooh. Sometimes I think you do. We are all here. And please know, let me just state this off the bat too. We are here and only here for summer. Summer is the bottom line. The other people are secondary. They just happen to have all the information that we need. But summer is the reason. So she's always the forefront for us. Always. And I don't know what my feelings are on her being. I don't know. Hey, see, there's my dog. There's my dog. Hang on, I gotta. Oh, please. Okay.
Hold on. Okay,
now it can work. Go ahead.
And John barked. He says,
"Oh, nurses have the best humor. Nurses have the best humor. Nurses are my fave." Yeah, we're not doing drama here. Sorry. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. If you saw that person in the beginning, that's why I said we're not pulling punches around here. This is for summer.
I'm not playing.
I was born with a birth defect, and it's called no patience for stupid. So I can't tolerate it even a little. Like, I have a hard time. There was somebody on today, and I was like going through the screen because I was like, "That's not true." I'm like screaming at LFT on the phone. I'm like, "That's not true. She knows it's not true. It's not true." All right, keep going. I'm sorry.
I was like, I think I dialed the wrong number. I don't know you.
New number. Who is? Oh, you heard I was giving out margaritas? We totally are.
Okay. Margaritas? Where?
You've got the same birth defect?
You don't say squirrel to me. You're like tequila, burger, margaritas. And I'm like, what? Oh, yeah. We do Margarita Monday. Welcome. Did you BYOB?
Margarita Monday. You just say remotely.
I don't know why we don't do it all the time. All right, everyone, pay attention. Come on, let's get back to. I don't want to.
Everyone, put your thinking caps on.
Get to a tall table and get your shit together. Okay. All right.
Get to a tall table and get your shit together.
All right. Calls 911. Okay. So then here. Okay, we're good.
You need to stop, sir.
Get it in the map. Get in the calendar. Other scanner says what?
Oh, that was
child
from last night.
Missing.
Do we don't actually have that. We need to put that through Otter so we can hear.
No, we don't. Because we got it all.
I know we got
I got the transcript from.
Oh, really?
But we have the transcripts of it. Oh, I maybe just haven't said. Yeah, we have it. Sorry.
Did not know. As patients get older, on the flip side, people need to be amen. A lot of that. Yes, please, and thank you. Okay. So the scanner or the 911 scanner. That's one where it says father. That was a notable thing for me. That crazy mama. The crazy mama heard, right? Father. What did you say? Father notified or father?
It said I've only heard that parents something. I heard that it was the father's call on the news.
Parent advised.
Parent advised. That was it. Thank you.
Okay. And do you have the spot where it says she went for a walk? Father advised she went for a walk, right? Is that what the father advised is? Crazy? Father advised she went for a walk.
Calls Leslie. Sorry, y'all. We're going off of our old, notes and stuff too, but just making a fresh one. But I have to cheat and look back at the old one. Yeah. Okay. 7:03 though, wait, law enforcement arrives, right? Yes.
Yep. The first
Daisy
arrives. First, Ellie arrives.
Wonders.
This is literally how we work during the day on Zoom. Okay, that's what I thought, crazy mama.
All day,
later,
every day.
the dispatcher states father advised mother went for a walk. Yeah, I don't believe it for a second.
I don't either.
No.
But it's this 7. I mean, certainly, I think the calls between Allie and Hunter and Leslie and whatnot are important potentially for a different reason. I think the calls that are most important right now for our timeline purposes is from the 7:03 from when the responders arrive through the 3. It's 4. Scott or Chris McDonough has 40 minutes. I've got 4 hours that I question because I'm like 3:30 to 7:30 or 7.
1 hour. After last night, I have 1 hour that I am questioning. That's it.
Hey, are watching the magic happen. I hope. I really need. I wish everyone was on. I wish we were on just like one big conference call right now because I just envision it like the war room, just to.
Oh God, that'd be fun. It'll also be a nightmare.
It
would be fun.
Someone call Cisco and set us up a conference call.
So okay, you said that you
because this is where the biggest question, and I guess this because I listened to Jay too this morning, of course, and I asked it in there, but we never got a chance to get to it. It was our biggest question that I was like, how do we explain Candace's frantic phone call at 5:30 to Dawn because she can't find Summer? So at 5:30, around 5:30, Summer is missing. To a 911 call then being made at 6:32, a whole hour later. But then on the scanner, it reports that she's been missing for about 10 minutes.
Which hour? The hour for me is 4 to 5:06. That's where it gets a little dicey for me.
Thanks so much, Kaz.
Okay, there we go. Oh,
every time I see Kaz, I think of
Thank you.
Every time I see Kaz, though, I think of like the Pez thing. I was like, Kaz, Pez.
Like, yours too. Okay, yeah. That's my time right there because I feel like we can answer from 8 to 4 pretty clearly, and how we got the I mean, I told you guys this last night, but anybody who has no, because there's no way, not yet. Let's put it that way. The question, has anyone verified the phone call from Candace to Dawn? No, because we don't have any digital evidence yet. All of that is being held super close. We can only, and that was, you remember last night we said that was a big question mark. Like, how do you do this, and this? Stay on a Facebook call while he is dialing 911. You're out searching OPS. You're posting on Facebook. Huh? Like,
okay, wait. So then
a lot of.
She didn't take. So she took her phone with her and left her mom's at. Did we ever figure this out? Did she was she on her mom's phone the whole time, and not hers? Once she went to grab her mom's phone,
matter because they're. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question, to be honest with you.
That was the first time. Have we thought about that? Did she take her mom's phone?
I have not. But she must. I bet she did take her mom's phone to call Dawn. And I wonder if it was an actual. I know that Dawn has said it was a Facebook
messenger call.
But if she took her mom's phone, she would have the accessibility to call him.
Except for service. And this is what it's like calling Crazy Lady while we have to do we do the audio call until it cuts out. Or no, the real call until it cuts out. But maybe, could that be reversed if spotty service throughout? So Dawn, she may have better service. Dawn might, which is what might make. How do we do this when I talk to you on the phone? She says.
No, just cell phones.
She's never once. She says that she's called 911, but never once has either one of them said, "I called 911," and 911 and said, like, again.
She did say she threw her phone on Dawn's truck. Yes, but did she take her mom's? Does anyone know? Did she take her mom's phone, or has it been identified that she took her mom's phone when she went out driving around searching from church to church, basically?
Mm-hmm.
You heard Don and Candace had 2 phones each. So they might have been using both. I have heard rumors. I don't know. I don't know. I certainly possibility. I don't see.
Because wait, I was looking at what she said. Hold on. Wait, here's Candace's quote from the Rogersville Review on July 21st. I came outside yelling for her, everything else, and she was nowhere. So I called Dawn because I was freaking out. Freaking out, not frantic. I said, "I can't find Summer. Get home now." He was like, "Call 911. So I dropped my phone because I had to run over and get my mom's phone and dial 911 because her AT&T is the only one that works out here to call 911. So I called them and told them what's going on."
Has anyone ever heard? Hey, David. I know I've heard so many rumors, and that's what I have a hard time with is the rumor mill.
Yeah. Wait, so hold on.
I don't do well in Facebook groups. I get put in the corner a lot.
So she's okay. Grandma had the AT&T cell phone, was the only one that would work. She called Dawn, and then Dawn said, "Yeah, that's what I think." She called. The way I think she was implying it was that she used her phone, which apparently doesn't have very good service, to, I'm assuming, Facebook audio or FaceTime audio call Dawn because she's freaking out. Mm-hmm. And he says, "Hang up and call 911." So she's like, "Oh, this phone doesn't work for 911. Don't need it." Gets mom's phone and then dials 911 apparently on that. But then from there, does she just hop in her mom's car? Does she just keep her mom's
phone then?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Does she just keep her mom's phone? And
I don't know. We're totally speculating. I have no idea. I mean, it would make sense. You have it in your hand. Go look.
Mm-hmm. But I still don't think she called 911, but that's just me.
She says she did. I haven't heard she did, and there's been no release that she did. I think that's weird. Call a spade a spade. Just saying. I think that's very strange. All right, so
yeah, because it had better service.
I can't find Summer. Get home now. Candace recalled. He was like, "Call 911." So I dropped my phone because I had to run over to get my mom's phone.
And so
that would be when her mom
even came out. I guess she woke her mom up to go get.
That's what I'm saying. Is that the time where she woke her mom up?
All right.
So that would be okay. So that might be a 5:30-ish mark right there, right?
Where was Grandis's phone? Where was Grandis's phone?
Inside the house or inside her camper.
Where was Grandis's phone, and did she keep with her when searching, talking to Dawn?
Y'all make sure that you chime in. You don't think she
that
did?
Makes sense to anyone else? Or
even in Iowa, if you're driving and drop down in valleys, we lose service. Yeah.
And if anyone is willing to talk, Yes. Tell us to give you the
Yeah,
link because it's a lot easier sometimes than talking. I mean,
if you'd
typing.
like to
God,
come up
than
and say
typing. Or
something or you
maybe I
know
need to go.
something, please. I will drop the link. I'm not going to drop it randomly, but if you oh, it's fine. We don't have time limits. We don't have time limits. We just roll. You just roll in when you're comfortable. That's how we roll. We don't. You're never late with us.
Hold on.
We're pretty cash.
Don't worry, I've cleared that barrier for everyone. You can't be later than I'm late.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. She's late for everything.
Dang. Be late for my own funeral. What? Okay, wait. So one of the questions now we have, I'm just trying to note it, is the Grandis Candace phone thing. Grandis Candace. Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. It's just a thing, you know.
I think it's a big deal.
You oversight didn't miss anything. Oh, cool beans. Well, you didn't miss anything. We're just jabber-jawing at the beginning. We're yammering. Okay. Okay, so then she goes, she hops in the Silverado.
And then she goes down to her neighbors, which told the boys to go search down by the creek. I don't know what she told Grandis.
Before the cops even came in, I went down. She told my neighbor, Summer's missing. Will you help me look? Just in case. She did wander off. But she would never wander off.
Yeah. Even though I knew she didn't, I still asked. I said then.
But I knew in the back of my mind she never wandered off. Okay. Let's talk in more circles, please. She never went nowhere without me. She'll ask me to do something before she even goes and does it. Really? I'm going to need a shovel and some boots for this one. And she's scared to go in the woods by herself. Because we've told her time and time again about the bears and the snakes, which is great. I get that. But didn't Krish say that she would run around when the boys were riding their motorcycles?
And the real facts are never coming out, probably. I know that the scariest part of it all. Is that not? I mean, it's frightening. Okay. And then she goes, wait, down. All right. Drives the search, talks to the neighbors.
I'm curious. Put a 1 in chat if you think Summer will be found. Put a 2 if you think she will never be found. I don't have an opinion either way. So I don't know. I pray she will. I literally pray she will be found. The last picture was taken at 6:09. We have to talk about that too. The picture, the 6:09 picture.
Yeah, I'm adding that in. Hold on. Churches. So she did the churches.
I hope so. I hope you're right. Praying too. Wow, a lot of people don't think she'll be found. That's interesting. No clue.
Wait a minute.
It's crazy for me. She's
full of crap.
Someone took your daughter. What's wrong? This is where it gets crazy for me. If someone took your daughter.
I have a question. Hold on.
Oh, hold on. Let me read this.
Hold on. She.
Hi, Dee Dee. What?
I don't know.
Hello?
But this is what?
You said, hold on. You're like, let me talk.
No, I've been listening. I've been waiting for you to talk.
You just told me to hold on to let you talk. I followed directions for once and got in trouble. This is where it gets crazy for me. If you think someone took your daughter, would you send your boys out of sight? Hell no. Hell no. I would not. I'd have dogs, everything, all like locked in. I would not send my boys out looking, but you know what? I think they were raised differently. Oh, in the case they were right. Yeah. Yeah. I would not. Did I lose her? She will be found before the end of the month, you think? Ooh. I know. They had their buck knives, right? I mean, I hope she's found by the
I have
end
a
of the month.
question.
Yeah.
Okay, can I talk now? Does this make sense to you that she called within, I'm assuming she's pulling out of her driveway pretty quickly after hanging up with Don, right?
Mm-hmm.
Around 5. Say, remember, okay, let me get this straight. Hold on. She says she leaves maybe, calls around 5:30. Say she's leaving the house, getting the boys situated, jumping in her car, going to search by 5:45. And that's being polite. She doesn't get back until 7:03.
Right.
Where the fart did she go? Like, I don't care how slow we're driving, Tia. I think I would even drive around a little bit faster if I'm trying to check a lot of areas looking for my child and going back and forth. But she
I
came back
wouldn't.
up
I mean,
out of
I'd
the
be going slower to like, like I'm looking for what she's wearing,
But for her to go drive all around, and remember when she's coming back up out of the holler, law enforcement's just pulling in, so she follows them up the driveway. She's gone for like an hour searching.
Mm-hmm. How long did she say she was gone?
She's never said how long she was gone.
Okay.
Not that I know of. Hey, Victoria.
Oh, hey, Victoria. Thanks for rolling. Oh, I'm sorry for no notification. Oh, listen, I have no idea how many subs we have because today it has been up and down. We've lost like 50 subs. We've gained 45. We've lost 46. I think YouTube's having an issue. You'd be like, bad out of hell using any damn cell phone. Yeah, I would. And I'll be honest. I mean, I get why she grabbed her mom's. I think that does make sense. Yeah, when she said she followed the cops. Was it her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she followed the cops.
She followed the cops. Okay, I couldn't remember her Don. Yeah. Okay, so she followed the
you
cops.
can't remember if Don was there or not. Remember, she was like, I can't remember if Don was there or not. But that means I just realized she was gone she very easily was gone for an hour.
At least, right? Yes.
From making that 5:30 call to Don to getting back when the law enforcement's arriving at 7:03. That just clicked for me.
Mm-hmm. So, I just got a breathe notification. I agree, but if you have kids and your cell phone doesn't work when you have,
no, were you in here last night when I even said that? Because I was like, wait a minute. They say they leave a phone with the boys so that they can make a call, but yet none of their phones work to call 911.
I was going to say, well, they do though. They didn't know that. Or she didn't know. I should say she didn't.
Then I'm starting to understand how they lost their child. And I hate to say that. If you can't figure out that your phone can't call 911 or.
Well, like I said, I think she has some serious disabilities.
That's true. I just get frustrated. I just get frustrated because when I sit here and think about it and I'm like, wait a minute, I just realized you're gone for, however long she was gone. Yeah. I understand when Don called 911, he told dispatch Candace. I think that was my kind of impression that it was more like the parents called. He advised that the mother had gone for a walk. But notice that they never say the mother's call or anything like that. I know they haven't released. I know they haven't released that. And so I just got a Decipher notification came through on my email.
Really?
So like I'm literally watching my emails pop up.
Right.
I wish they would stop.
I hope they don't.
Stop. Hold on. My train of thought just went poof.
And Grandis was there, yes.
And Grandis is there at the house. So what?
All right, talk it through. Just breathe and talk it through. We got this. We totally have this. We've done worse. We figured out Watts.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait a minute. Seriously, anyone in chat too? Am I crazy here? Am I just? Oh my God! Email. Get the F out! I don't care. Stop. I hate Windows. Son of a bitch.
Never mentioned mom calling. Only Candace mentions it in the beginning. That's what I thought too. And she only mentions it. It's only in the Rogersville review, correct?
Mm-mm.
Or does she mention it?
Son of a bitch. I can't. Hold on. So sorry.
Time for a
someone
drink.
have control of my computer? I don't understand what's going on. Everything's just all of a sudden opening. Sorry.
Every time LFT freaks out, take a shot. Well, this will be a short night.
You should, yeah, you keep crazy. Just noted.
Okay. So, what was your?
No, wait. Back to it. The 5:30. Help me understand this.
Mm-hmm.
She never stresses. She never. Well, don't even get into the things that she never originally said that they did, or her actions that day. She never said that they were searching for like an hour. She can't say that. She can't say that because that means that they've lied to law enforcement already.
Let go of Don thing 5:30. I'm curious, and this is not confrontational in any way, shape, or form. I'm asking you why, and that is because I'm trying to educate myself. Mm-hmm. So please, Shar, if you don't mind answering, that'd be amazing. We have no clue. This is what Don. Hold on. Where did I miss? The mother went for a walk where? Well, right. I mean, we don't know. He's constantly saying, "I don't know," and I'm not sure. Understood. I know. I wish we had the digital evidence. That would be much more helpful. The 5:30 thing we had kind of working last night, though. I'll be honest with you. And we're going through that right now. So
okay. So then, if it's not. Are we saying then if it's not if we let go of the 5:30 and assume that would we assume then that Candace's call to Dawn was at 6:30?
No, it can't be. Can it be? Hold on.
If she called him at 6:30.
I thought Candace was afraid of everything in the woods. She is. Okay, so let's run that for 1 second. So if she calls Don at 5:30, he leaves.
No, 6:30. What about if it's actually?
No. I know. Hold on. Roll with me on this. We're just doing 5:30 first, and then we're gonna go for 6:30. So she calls at 5:30. She said, "I can't find Summer." By then, Summer's already been missing for potentially an hour and a half. There's been no sighting since 3:30. Other than when she, I'll say 4 o'clock for good measure. 4 o'clock for good measure. She goes downstairs. So 5:30, she can't find her. She runs around. She calls Don. Don leaves work, gets home by 6, goes straight to the shed.
But then remember, he changed it and did say, yeah, actually, maybe a law enforcement or two was already there. Yeah, now that I think about it, I think I saw a car. Now, hold on. Because you said Don would have to be home by what
Victoria,
time?
Me either.
Oh, I don't think so either.
No, it's what was the 6:32 was the time.
All right. That's a good idea. AR is saying start, the 5:06 maybe. So, okay, correct. So she posted that at 5:06. If we're assuming those pictures, granted, like a repost of a picture or posting an old picture. Okay, so
it is a repost. We figured that out. Yes.
Okay, so that's at 5:06. The first one of the screenshots is 5:06. Hold on.
Correct.
So 5:06 is the
Facebook picture.
Facebook picture. Okay. Facebook post. Then we would say, keep going with to the 5:30. Then are we saying at 5:30 that Candace calls, or is it? I think.
Mm-hmm.
What did Dawn do?
And we do know for a fact that law enforcement arrived at 7:03, according to Krish.
May Hazel. Okay, Facebook.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's true.
Okay, you know what? I can.
Yep, that's something.
I can get behind that.
More into
get behind that.
Okay.
I agree. I agree with that. So maybe she even posted it earlier, but when she was driving around and connected. Don't know. That's an interesting thought, though. Hey, Matt. Thanks for coming in. Welcome. Hello, sir. That is an interesting thought, actually. Okay, so okay, clear that. And now you think maybe she went missing at 6:30.
No, I'm just saying. Okay, remember how Dawn was
discovered.
Yeah, or like how Dawn was saying. I thought it was 5:30, but police keep telling me it was 6, and he was like, "But I don't trust police." But hold on, I was thinking like, what about if he is confused? What about if Candace's call to him was at 6:30? And then at 6:32, what about if she did call cops because they only talked for a second and he's like, hang up and call 911? So what about if 6:32? I know this is going to sound crazy. Just let me keep going. What about if 6:32 was Candace's call to law enforcement after calling Dawn frantically around 6:30, 6:32, calls the Popo, then jumps in her car and goes and searches around. That only gives her, on the phone freaking out with the cops or reporting the child. Gets in the car by 6:50. For 6:45, 6:50, and then she's only searched for about 20 minutes for Summer, and she's pulling back up as the cops get there. That adds up to me for the first time. Now that just gives us more time between arriving home and when she went missing.
I know, and that freaks me out even more. Mystery DA, I'm going to have to tell you that I have some questions on that theory, my friend. And my first question is, how did he get there? I'm going to wait for you to answer. And again, none of these questions are confrontational. It's just I need to know where your head is so that I can answer these properly. Because my thought process is that H was not there. Because at 3:09, we see a scan of the vehicle, and he's not in the vehicle at all. And they mathematically, from the time at that 3:09 at that spot of Lone Star and Merle Road, we can drop him off and be, what was it, 2 something? I don't remember off the top of my head.
They were where that picture's taken. They're 5.1 miles, so 10 minutes away from home. 5.1 miles at 3:09.
Right, but going back to Hunters is what I'm saying. Like we can go. Yeah. That's how we went backwards. Is we got
it right here. Here it is. Can I share my?
So my point being.
Will you share my screen?
Hold on. Whoa. Hold on. I gotta pin this really quick. My point being that he's not in the vehicle. How did he get there? Allie said that he was dropped off. Allie does not tell me. Nothing in Allie's demeanor tells me she's gonna lie for Candace right now and say, "Oh yeah, Hunter was totally
the girlfriend."
What?
Unless his girlfriend's mom took him over there, which I don't see, but who knows?
Why would his girlfriend's mom take him over to?
I don't know. I can't explain anything with these people right now. I'm just throwing every notion out there. I mean, he said he went with his girlfriend to the park afterwards.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like I was trying to get to that. That was my second point was like, okay, if Allie's not going to do it, his girlfriend's there. It's like, it doesn't make. And where did he go? How did he get home? I don't get, like, it doesn't. And you may be onto something. I don't know. I just have questions. Okay, Graham took a nap. Candace fixed the braids. 2 minutes later, Summer's missing. How'd the old lady have time to take a nap? You are in the right crowd, sister. We sort of figured it out.
Wait, I was looking at, so we figured too, based on the original timeline, that they would have had to leave H's house by 2:57.
2:57.
To make it to that
you.
point. Yeah, to 2:57. They would have needed to leave Hunter's house by 2:57 to travel approximately 15 minutes to be at the location. It's basically 6298 Lone Star, kind of that curve where that 309 video or an image is taken. And the Lone Star where that picture was taken, the distance between what we've concluded where that picture was taken and where Hunter lives is approximately, okay, depending on the route you take, it's either 8.2 miles, 12 minutes away, 9.4, 15 minutes away. And that's how so then we worked backwards. So the latest that they could have left Hunter's to be, generally speaking, at that location would have been 2:57 p.m. to be able to take that picture at that point in the road at that time frame, and then to get home. Hey, Vita. I've still got to finish. Oh, I have some questions.
Oh, sweet. Hey.
Here's the footprint expert. Our footprints.
Okay. So that's my Hunter question back. I throw my question back to you and I say, how did he get there?
It's like what I said earlier with some other things. I was like, I need you to walk me through it. Like, help me see what I'm missing.
And again, like, it's not a challenge. I'm not being, aggressive or nasty. I'm genuinely asking. If you can tell me, I'm going to write it down. We're going to put it in our timeline. I need that. I mean, this might be information that we need. So you may have that, and that's why we're doing this live, so that you guys can help us out, help the sister out. Okay, so the 5:30 thing is in question. What are we doing? Are we thinking that? What time do you think that she called Dawn?
Is it 5:30, as he said, or or was it 6:30?
Chat. I mean, eventually, I'm sure we'll know, but
Dawn's white truck was up in the driveway. I think she told McDonough that she threw her phone on the back of his truck when she went to go get Brandis's phone.
Thanks, Vita. You can use our stuff.
Use it anytime.
Shit. That's okay. Try both.
I'm just blown away that I didn't think about that. Where's my head been that we hadn't thought about this? What about if it really was the 6:30?
No, we did. We mapped it out. The first time we got this, we never heard. I think we're still going to timeline it until 5:30. I agree that the 5:30 thing, right? That was our thing last night, Char. That yes, the 5:30 would mean that no one called 911 for an hour.
Oh, yeah, for an hour, right? Because then he goes, in Don's later interviews, he talks about how it's weird because they never have anyone up on the property, especially, he said, around that time, 5:30. Because I think I feel in Don's opinion, he's adamant that it was around 5:30 that she went missing. But I'm not going to lie, for the first time, I'm having a moment where I go, if we're going by, well, hell, go off law enforcement off of him rather than Don. If they're saying that call came in around 6:30 or 6:32, or or 911. Like, okay, that would make Candace's actions fit more accurately for that time frame. You know what I mean? Between calling Dawn, calling law enforcement, going to search, and by the time she's done searching and law enforcement is pulling up, you know, she's coming out of the holler and she follows them up the driveway.
I think 6:30 works though. I think
6:30 works for that part, but
it doesn't work for
Dawn.
It does work for Dawn. It actually could work for
it
Dawn.
Gives him more time. It gives him more time.
More time for what?
I mean, it just gives him more free time of being at work or however long.
Right, but less time. But I mean, that does kind of add up to him following law enforcement up the drive. So that's where that sentence kind of, I'm alerted to that. It takes him 25 minutes to get home. Like everything we say here is with a grain of salt if we're getting it from certain people.
She's probably pointing at me. Law puts up 7:03. Yeah, 7. Let's go by 7:03. I think at least one member of law enforcement or search and rescue kind of people, someone with a badge and power, are there by 7:03.
Hunter is home. He's not by 6. Hunter's home. He's dropped off at 2:57 at his home. I know. Crazy mama, that's the truth right there. No one knows what time he got off work. Nothing's been confirmed. He went home with them and they didn't drop him off. There's a theory. No, that's a piece of wood. And Allie would never cover for him because she would never cover for canvas. Or
if someone feels like that we're really missing something, this is where I say take a link and just help us walk through it. There's no just arguing.
Okay, so
there's no arguing it.
It's just they would have an hour for them to do something. No, the time zone's the same. We did look that up, but that was a good question. Okay, so if 5:30, then we'd have an hour for them to do something with her. I know.
Okay, hold on. I have to draw it out. So that puts. So if they're home by 3:30, and I'm not saying the Hunter part is a whole nother thing I've got to look into again and rethink. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I don't think we can count it out at this point because we don't know. But if we go for just a moment and thinking that Hunter's at home, if we can, just for a second.
At his own home. Yeah. Okay.
That Hunter's on whatever he lived on, Lewis Drive or wherever their house is. So
you're welcome, Jim.
And so assuming that she got home, that they're home by 3:30, Candace, Grandis, and Summer arrive home, and let's go. The boys are at home. Yeah, because they're Dawn. Yeah, let's go.
The boys are home watching TV, playing Minecraft on YouTube. I don't know. I mean, they're very busy at that kitchen table.
So then you're gonna divide groceries, laundry, play on the floor in the kitchen with her toys, play on the floor, flowers, knee brace, no flowers, wash hands, candy, go with boys to the house, knee brace, back to the house. So essentially, they would have 3 hours. They had if her call to Dawn was actually at 6:30 and not 5:30, just for a moment, they would have had 3 hours. Hold on, I'm trying to think logically. Like how?
Hey, Denise.
I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I agree. If Dawn was at work, how do we know? Yes, that's a whole other story that I like. That's one of those hanging details that I can't figure out, to be honest with you. But this one I can get behind. Nope, that's not it. This one I can get behind. come over to sell Candace drugs and she got high in person. Yeah. I mean, it's on the table.
Okay.
Yes, it is on the table. Nothing's off the table.
30 minutes. So he's typically 45 minutes away. He gets home in 30 minutes.
There's no one sitting in the back of the car with Summer. The car is empty except for a box with wood in it.
So 6:30.
Let me show you that picture just so you guys know. Let me find that. Let's see how.
The only thing with that is that the 6:30 thing makes me think I don't think Don made it there that fast because he said he made it in 30 minutes, so 3 minutes before the police got there. Which actually, you know what?
That would work.
He drove right past the house. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He drives right past him.
Yeah, that would work.
And he already knows that Candace has called the cops because they're on the phone. So she's already like, I've called. And then I guess he called at some point, or he says he did. Maybe I have it wrong. Maybe Don didn't really call. Maybe it was Candace's call. Whatever. I don't.
Well, father advised, so we know he called.
Pin that for a second. Okay. For parents advised. Or something. Whatever. Okay, wait. But wouldn't that still be right for Don? That's right. But that would put him, though, getting there shortly before, about the same time as law enforcement. He'd been talking to Candace, so he knew that she was out searching and the boys were. I sincerely hope
essentially they pulled in at the same time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's why Candace wouldn't have known. I can see her being a little flustered already if she can't keep it all together. It's been that traumatic thus far. Of not knowing if Don was right there, searching this shed at that same time as she was coming out the holler and following. I mean, I'll give her that for the first time. We know it was Don. Okay, so Don did call.
Mm-hmm.
I've always thought
we know Don called.
Yeah. But then if her call was shortly after, that's what it gets me. It either makes sense if Candace called closer to the 6:30 mark than it does for me. That makes more sense than if she called closer to the 5:30 mark, because that's where she says she called Don, or they're saying it's 5:30 that she's frantic. But yet it's a whole hour before a 911 call is made.
Let me ask you this. And this is purely hypothetical, and anybody and everybody can answer this one. But my question is, does it make sense that this doting mother, they shave an hour off?
What's the point of shaving an hour?
What if she fell asleep for an hour herself? What if she, I don't know.
Where's Amanda Vita? This is where I need her to kick me in the butt and ask me like a hard question to make me think. What's
up with that? Are my questions not hard enough for you, sister?
No, yours just. No, we just get frustrated with one another and just like, okay, I need someone else to smack us for a second.
I'm not frustrated at all, just so you know. I'm just trying to. An hour to dispose, perhaps.
It's like a double-edged. It's like a double-edged sword.
Indicating the time for shares to do maybe share question. Well, hold on. Okay, let me pin this up there. Hang tight, and I will hopefully make this work.
All right, because I know Amanda is really good at thinking about things too from every angle, and I'm all about combining minds at this point.
Okay. A way of indicating the time for sure is maybe to have Cher question Robin as to when Candace called her. Yeah. He thought there. Oh,
she called. Wait, Candace called.
Person in the truck. He says the back seat. No, I just pulled that picture up. It's wood.
Yeah, it is a piece of wood. I think we all thought that too. Once we figured that out.
Yeah, we all thought it was an arm or something, right? But it's actually
yes, and I thought Candace called David Dotson because she couldn't reach Robin. That's why she, I think, got in touch with Dotson before Robin. Does anyone else remember hearing that? Because then David Dotson talks to Robin, and they carpool over to Ben Hill. But did Robin answer? Because I know Dotson did. He answered Candace's and Robin's call, but did Robin answer Candace's initial call to her? Does anyone know?
Candace is calling Robin nonstop. One of the first people she called. That I do know.
Yeah.
I'm not feeling none of that. My opinion is Dawn was home. Summer died. We don't know when. Dawn and Candace hit her body, then called the police. It's on the table.
I mean,
you thought it was armed too. I did too.
That's why I just said it's like a double-edged sword for me that, like, all of a sudden the 6:30 thing makes sense in terms of Candace's movements, in terms of running around in the car, in her mom's car and stuff. But then that.
Okay, but if she died at home, why didn't the dogs hit on the car?
Pick up on it. That's what I don't get. And the dogs would have picked up on it on the car if she'd been dead in that truck, and they did it. But hold on.
So the phone worked for Robin, but not 911.
Okay. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That is a great
point. Or is that another Facebook?
So the phone worked. I love that.
Okay. All right, phone working for Robin. I love it, but not 911. Good Lord.
Now to make the transaction. So are you guys all thinking that, and I mean, this is alleged for entertainment purposes only, that she was transferred, trafficked, whatever, what have you? Is that what your line of thinking is? Place a 1 in chat if you think that. Allie was at a ball game. Robin was headed to the ballet. That's okay. Well, Amanda, I think I heard that too, but then I heard Cher today said that was not true with Robin, and I don't know what she didn't expand on that at all, but she just said, she gave me vibes like, nah, that wasn't really what happened. I know my phone will let me make a 911 call with. Yeah, exactly. Nice.
Hey, where's Crazy Lady? Hold on 1 second. I know my phone will make 911. That's what I was about to say. I accidentally almost called 911. It's like, continue with your emergency call.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I was like, no, I'm good this time. Yeah, I'm good.
That is a good point, AR. That is. I know we do need to talk to Cher. Cher, come here.
Okay.
I have questions, but yeah, I don't know. She has some information that I know we don't have, but I mean,
that's what I thought too, that they could all call 911. I used to be able to call it off my iPod, the iPod Touch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, awesome. Crazy Lady's coming. She's going to set us straight. The boss is here. Y'all, the boss. I asked my husband to make kids nuggets and he needs nuggets and hash browns. Well, I mean, it's sort of a potato type product. It's close enough.
If you, between hearing about tater tots, french fries, and hash browns today.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Okay.
Overheated in car. They left her there. Why didn't Summer get out? All day besides swimming. No restaurant, no bathroom break. Kids always have to pee. I know. Everyone's the hash browns now, man. Crazy, what do you think? 5:30 or 6:30?
Okay, say it again.
5:30 or 6:30? When did Candace call Dawn?
It had to be before 6:30 because That's when the
911. It doesn't have to be though.
because she could have called him and then right after he hangs up and calls 911.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm gonna go. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna go with that right now. That math works better for me. I know. I thought the same thing, May. I was like, hey, she peed in the water. It's fine. It's all good. Nature's bathtub and toilet all in one.
Yeah, because if she calls him at 6:30, he hangs up from her, and then he calls right after he hangs up. Yeah, from her. So that can, that could be possible because he wasn't sure. He's even gave more than one time that he called 911.
I know we had several. We had 3 different times. I keep going between her not coming home from swimming and her home. There was an accident. Well, she went swimming according to the TikTok at 12:22. And that video was taken at 3:09, just a few miles from her home. And I say a few country miles, 5 miles, whatever.
And in my opinion, I think it would have been announced already with the TBI how they have updated. They said she was last seen at her home. I don't think they would have said that.
I'll tell you what, I love that TBI put that out before Dr. Phil. And the more that I get away, like I have not gone back to watch Dr. Phil, like I thought I was going to. I have not done it. And the farther I get away from it, the farther I get, you're lost. Oh, we'll bring you around.
Dee, welcome to our world. We're all lost.
See, son of a biscuit. I'm sorry. Oh, please.
Yeah, I just think that they would have announced it. And I think after speaking with the boys, because even though we don't have that information, they have that information. Whether, well, did you see your sister come home? Was she at home or not? So I think that would have came out by now if she did not make a home. That's just my opinion.
Me too. I agree with you there. Question. Sorry if you've already gone over this, but there were all kinds of cases. Some were leaning on Joe's milk. Then, wait, hold on. Where did it go? That went so fast.
Yeah, the pictures of Summer leaning on the milk jugs. Then nothing more has been said. Yeah.
That's the one in the back seat. That's actually not. It's actually a video. That's just a still from the video, from the TikTok video. I've watched so many true crime creators about Summer. I have nothing against any of you. I've run this in my mind a million times and have lots of scenarios. Yeah, us too. And I don't mean to, like I said before, I really don't mean to be like about it, but like some of the theories, I'm like, okay, we have to critically think. Is that a possibility? Is it a probability? Did it happen like that? I find it weird. There were pavers in the back of the truck. I find it weird too. I do too.
And I wonder if he's ever taken the Subaru before.
He had been taking it for about a week, he said. I think that was on Dr. Phil or the behavioral panel. One of the two. Okay. He said he'd been using it for about a week prior.
Oh, because he's making payments.
Okay,
yeah. Sorry.
Which that's a whole nother thing because I can't find where they're making payments. So I'm wondering if that $600 is just for insurance. If they bought that car, which is weird, I'm not going to lie, but I can't find where they're placing their payments.
Right.
5:30 or 6:30. Damn.
It could be 6:30. I can go with that because
I can.
Yeah.
Something about the Dr. Phil show is off to me now. And the farther I get from it, when I first saw it, I was like, yes, yes, yes. And then now the farther away that I get, I'm like, hold on. Kind of
Right,
seeing
Amanda.
things a little bit clearer.
Mm-hmm.
His phone had given him an alibi since I know. Which is why I want to know about her phone. But Grandis's phone was taken as well. I know, David. Yes, that is so true. It is so true. Okay, so hypothetically speaking, crazy. 5:06, the picture was posted.
Right, but Amanda just said, I think 6:30 because she changed her photo at 6. Was that not at 5?
There was one at 5 and one at 6. We changed her photo? Her
Profile picture? Is that what you're
profile
talking
picture?
about?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Maybe Amanda needs to hop up here. Let's hear what she's thinking.
Okay, the whole mafia thing is a look over there, just so you know. That's a look over there. Don't look over here. Look over there. There's a lot of that in this case. There's a lot of look over there. Don't look right here. Over there. Yeah, Amanda, do you want the link? Do you want to come up? You're welcome.
Okay, she changed her profile.
From your phone? I don't believe so.
Amanda, there was a picture on her timeline, like on her Facebook, that we seen that she had posted like at 5:06 or something like that.
Lucy Van Pelt.
Maybe that's what you're talking about.
You're my new best friend today, because we've been saying that privately for months, that the car's been paid off. So I think that $600 isn't paying the car off. I think that's insurance. Gambling. Okay.
Amanda.
We like ducks, just so you know.
Right.
Canadian geese, not so much. Ducks are fine. It could have been a delayed post. Yes, you're absolutely right. But back to the car. That is so, thank you for that, because that has been something, and I have to go to True Crime Commentary and find where that is, because that's super duper helpful for me personally. I think that $600 is insurance payments per month. I think they're paying off ass for insurance because of some of the
DUIs.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. That'll spike it up. Yeah.
And you can bet your bottom dollar it just went up again. Yes, it was 2 posts an hour apart. But I really want to confirm that before we talk about it again, because there's been some speculation on our part on those 2 pictures. So we're going to confirm that first before I'm going with the 5:06 initially.
Right, because it was a screenshot from somebody else and their name is on there as well, and they could have an hour, the time zone, could be an hour difference. So we can't really go by.
Yeah, we kind of have to confirm some of that stuff first before.
The 5:06 one is right.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Hold please. Urgent message.
Okay. And I don't think the behavior panel lied about that. I just think, it came up like everything, like how we all are coming up with different, like how it happened, what could have happened. So that's where.
Okay, weird. Amanda just sent me a screenshot, and it says 6:06 p.m. and there's another. Are there 2 pictures? Video on 260 was about a month after they started the channel. Okay, thank you for that, Lucy. I'm writing that down. Updated at 6.
Was that from you, Amanda? Or did you get that from somebody? I was wondering about the time zone thing. That's why I'm asking. And I trust what Amanda says. Okay.
Appreciate all the comments and questions. Try to think about all angles, the way you tend to talk and walk through things. Okay. Yeah.
Amanda, are you talking about the picture with the dirt bike outfit on? Okay.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Okay.
She took that. She updated her picture from one of the kids to just Josie. LFT, I'm so confused.
Right, Robin, but somebody else taking the picture or a screenshot of the picture of the Facebook, their time would be different maybe than Candace. That's what I was getting at.
On this one, but keep talking there, crazy. Since a screenshot was taken a few days later, I don't think the time zone would be different.
Oh.
Actually, hold on. We don't, back to what Crazy was saying, I have to go. Oh. Did we lose a person? We lost a person.
LFT's gone. Oh. AR, my brain hurts. So does mine. And see, I want to talk to Amanda more about these footprints. She's the one that I want to talk to about that. About the being on the neighbor's property and the dogs hitting. Oh, Tiffany, hey, you're okay.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Like I said before, I got to text my son. You guys, hold on 1 second. We don't have times here. You just roll in when you're comfortable, not when we're comfortable. You come when you're comfortable.
Right.
Be here. No, we're not doing that either, Dashi.
The 16th. I think since the time is from the day before, the time zone shouldn't affect it.
There's nothing actually challenged as well. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Crazy crime chick, who we love. Crazy crime chick, we love you. Do you still have access to Candace and Don's social media? I've never tried checking myself.
They deleted. Yeah, and they've deleted a lot.
Excuse you. Pardon you, sir. Let's talk about footprints.
Well, from what I've heard, this it's not facts. I can't confirm it, but there was two different neighbors that the footprints was found. They were barefoot, and then the dogs hit on them. I think so.
Sorry,
right?
I'm sorry.
No. Oh, I didn't know you was sorry. Oh, crazy crime chick is sick with COVID. Oh no.
Oh my God, you guys, please send some love for Crazy Crime Chick.
Oh. But yeah, I can't confirm that. I just know I've watched it. I think Amanda has more on this, but I might be wrong. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, Amanda. But two different neighbors, footprints along their property. The dogs did hit, and good grief. It was through the woods because the one person stated it's not their child's footprint because their child doesn't go through the woods barefooted. But it's like the footprints, it was cracking cases. That's where I seen it. It was like somebody picked up the child, set it back down, picked up the child, set it back down, because getting tired of carrying. But yeah, I just don't know how factual that is. Amanda says yes. Okay. So see, we need to have a discussion with her and bring her up when her baby's not sat on like a duck.
What we'll do is try to set a time up with her if she'd like. I mean, I've heard a single footprint, but I've heard it in different areas. So I'm a little confused. I'm not educated at all in footprints. Crazy
It was
Mama
two different neighbors. It was two different neighbors, two different sets, the property wise.
Okay. Yeah.
But I thought there was two
right.
sets, like a bigger footprint and then a child's footprint. Amanda sent the screenshot, she said.
Okay, I'll get it in 1 sec.
Yes, they do, Robin.
You said couldn't tell what direction. Let's switch to different properties. Yes, you have tons of info. Okay. I'm going in to look for it now.
So that makes me think, okay. Yes, Lucy, but that makes me think, well, she was carried away, but not by a stranger. Don't get me wrong. I do not think it's a stranger. No way in hell. It's somebody inside the circle, close to the circle.
That's what I heard too, Lucy. I thought it was on Jody Sue's property and another.
One was Jody, yes. And the other, I had that wrote down.
Jackie Dobbs was squatting on that property. I thought it was on Don's property. Was he doing both? I mean, it could be. It's not far, so.
He thought he was squatting on the property that he owned, but it wasn't. He was squatting on. It was the neighbors.
It was Jody Sue's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to read this really quick. 2 footprints, child size, barefoot. Not my kids' prints. One on my land. One on the neighbors that doesn't want their name or location mentioned. I do not want my location shown either. Search dogs barked on my land. Deputy asked me questions about my kids' shoe sizes. I asked if the dog's barking meant it was her scent. He said yes. Great. That's a interesting comment. Said it had to be a recent print left after she disappeared. How do we know that? I don't understand that actually at all. Informed him my kids would never be barefoot in the woods. Prints were about 3/4 of a mile or so apart. The print in my yard was behind a ridge, so not where we would have seen anyone. Okay. Interesting. Next print was farther up the ridge near the neighbor's house. Not sure which print was left first. Deputy asked me questions about my kid's shoe size. I asked if the dogs were barking meant he said was there scent. He said yes. Said it had to be a recent print left after she disappeared. I don't understand how we know that, but okay. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, it was from one of them was Dobbs' property and the other was Jody Sue. Yeah. Oh, nope. She said last name is Phillip. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy to me, that how clean shaved he was. Yeah, how he changed. And then, like I said, everybody's a suspect. I'm not accusing, pointing fingers, but I'm not going to rule out anyone until they say, Ellie says, okay, this person is not involved.
Right.
Victoria, Amanda does put out some good videos. I think I dropped her link. Let's see.
Yes, you did earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, she does. And we've had a mutual respect with Amanda. We respect her. I should say that. Let's be Amanda. We respect her and her information that she puts out, because she's like us, man. She digs. Do we know what neighbors? Thanks, Victoria. I think the guy is guilty for it. You do. Huh. When was he squatting on the property? Was it during that time?
Yes.
It was during. I thought so. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, crud.
Oh, cool. Thanks, LFT.
Yeah, I was looking for it. Good.
make sure. I'm going to make sure I'm getting a couple different people texting, so please forgive me. Okay. So tonight we said 5, or last night we said 5:30. Tonight I'm going to roll with 6:30 because it makes sense for when Don and Candace come up the drive. One day, someone was saying Jody Sue said she was being hyper vigilant because of an argument with Dot. Interesting.
The argument over the properties, Amanda, is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Oh, I was doing the same thing.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Yeah, she said yes. So, okay, because there was a property dispute between them.
Yeah, everybody sub to Amanda. Please and thank you. She puts out some great stuff. She had me going one day, though. Holy moly, she had me going. It was the whole truck thing on the scanner. Oh, my God. I was glued to my computer. I was like, God. I really thought we had something there. Okay. Well, that's good information. That's interesting. Look at Amanda coming in. Clutch, sister.
Coming in hot.
Mm-hmm.
We like it.
Yeah, please. So we're not the channel to tell you where you shouldn't go. We're the channel to tell you go everywhere and learn as much as you can and bring it back.
Right.
Honestly, I mean.
Yeah, I watch all creators. There's some I don't really, agree with, but you never know what you can learn, with the panel guest or the chat. So I watch them all.
You betcha. There may be a time when you catch something you didn't hear before. So,
right. I chat hop.
We're actually talking with them. We are talking with them. Cracking cases is amazing too. I don't, like I said, we encourage you to go where you like to go and enjoy who you like. And, if you learn something, share it with us. If you don't mind, that'd be awesome. I certainly appreciate it.
You're not
we
judged.
Put all our stuff out publicly. We don't.
Yeah. You're not judged who you watch either. That's not us. We don't care.
No. Just don't say anything mean about us because we're just trying to do what everybody else is doing. Everyone loves to tell. Okay, y'all lurk. I lurk. You lurk. We all lurk. We're all in. The only thing I will be honest about is I don't hate watch. If I don't like someone, I literally don't watch their channel. I don't hate watch. That's dumb. You have to keep your minds open. Me too.
With this whole thing don't add up, the timeline and all that. So there might be somebody that knows a whole hell of a lot more than we do. And I'm sure there is people. So we watch it all.
Mm-hmm. Well, so from 8 to 3:30, I feel like we have a solid handle on things. We may not have where the kids were at 12:22, like the boys were at 12:22, but we have to assume that they were at the house, right? Watching YouTube and Minecraft.
Watching TV and sleeping, remember?
And watching Minecraft, playing Minecraft, and all the things.
I think she even said, they was in there watching TV, they're in there watching TV and sleeping. I'm like, okay.
Is that one eye open?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm only half sleeping. So I feel like we're good, like 8 to 3:30, but we need to, I like where LFT is going in trying to get each person's spot. Oh my God. Kez, are you talking about Michelle? Michelle After Dark? Because I won't get out of bed till I watch Michelle After Dark. I love her. I really do. I have a great respect for Michelle After Dark. I think she's amazing. I love her dogs. I love her. And I love her take on the Summerwell's case. It's a piece of wood. It's not an arm.
Right.
It's actually a box next to her, and a piece of wood is in that box. And I have the picture, but it's actually propped. So I have to look. I have the video. So I will take a video and stop it. Sorry for your wearing headphones.
Yeah, you can you can post it in the community tab because
I will. I will do that. I can put it in Facebook too.
I thought, oh, Hunter was still in the truck. It's an arm. He's got it around Summer. I thought the same thing until I zoomed in and seen. I was like, oh, that's not an arm.
Yeah. Really? Oh, that's funny. I don't watch anything with the double T in it. That word.
Amanda, Watts is a dirty word.
Yeah, I don't like it. Didn't, but hold on, I gotta my beast. He's bugging me. Go beast.
I think Watts drove us all crazy. Whew.
It did, but it also brought us all together. So for the case, are they? Oh, we do have twin dogs. That's awesome. For the case, I appreciate the case, but you love Michelle After Dark too. Oh, I love that. Your cat watches. You're still really. Ooh. Yeah, I swam from that island kicking, screaming.
Don't worry, Amanda. We were still trying to drag her back in the boat, but she wasn't coming for it. She was still swimming far away. She wasn't.
I was tired and I was drowning and I still wouldn't get in the boat. I'd rather have sharks eat me than go back to Watts Island.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Gabby was the first case you got hooked on. Okay, cool. We didn't work, Gabby. We say we didn't work, Gabby, but we did.
I know.
We ran a timeline for that too because we couldn't help ourselves.
I was going to say, I know I have notebooks with information with the Gabby stuff. Whew.
Well, I'm going to wait to go over some of the stuff with LFT, and we will go live again at some point this week. And finish up this timeline, because what I want to do is take some of the information that you guys are putting in here, i.e. Amanda Espita, and kind of put it in with some of our stuff and really look at it and then go live again and talk it through with you if you guys don't mind. Oh, no worries, AR.
Yeah, did chat enjoy it doing it this way?
Yeah, do you guys? That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any suggestions? Because if you have a suggestion, please feel free to comment or send us an email. Okay, awesome. You'll do it too. Okay. Email. Oh my God. See, this is where I'm not paying attention again. If I hit the wrong button, everything goes haywire and I can't get back. Yeah, we talk facts here, knockout. Why? What did I miss? Did I miss something?
Mm-mm.
The Delphi case. Yeah, and you know we talk facts. What's up? Dobbs had a blue vehicle. Candace sent an interview. I know. This has me thinking again. People wondered why it was never mentioned before, but yes, Candace told Ellie about it. Yes.
But she did bring it up before, didn't she? Like in the beginning. Mm-hmm. She did mention that.
In the very beginning. But I know. I'm so not educated on the Delphi case other than what like the basics are, but that case has me baffled. It's so sad, and I just want justice for those little girls. We are super interactive here, as you can see. Wait, did Knockout answer me? I'm confused, Knockout. What's going on? We do talk facts here.
Looks like Knockout got in trouble, got knocked out for a few minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Love doing live the first time. Oh, cool. We're so glad that you. Oh, my James. Jimmy
I'm
Dean.
glad everybody enjoyed that. You know, they enjoy this because this is what they do. This is what you're seeing. This is some behind the scenes stuff that happens.
This is literally what we do. We sit on Zoom. We go through this. We talk it out. Sometimes it takes us a little time. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we cry.
Sometimes we drink.
This is it. Sometimes we drink.
Sometimes we cuss.
Yep. Oh, that's a must. That's a must. But this is how we roll, and this is us. This is what we do. We hope you like it, and we're super glad that you came in. I mean, you have no idea how much this thrills me.
Does everybody follow us on, or the Facebook group?
Mm-hmm. Tamara, this was your first live here? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. I recently went down a rabbit hole. The guy whose text messages got leaked, he's my suspect. Ooh, we will chat. When you have time tomorrow, let's try to gather together. Oh, you are involved. Everyone's involved. We all have to have a voice, right? Because like Crazy Mama was saying, LFT was saying, like, we all work better when we can talk it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And we don't always agree. That's the thing. And we just respectfully disagree. That's how it works.
And you know what? Sometimes when it's usually me that disagrees with something, and then I hear it explained a different way. It's like, oh my God, yes, I get that. I get that. Mm-hmm. Like that makes sense to me. It is a great group. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm proud of us. I'm proud of our community that we're slowly developing. It's fun as heck. Mm-hmm. We have a great time, and we have a great love for what we do. I think that's why creators do the research. I love when creators do their own research. I love it. I think that's so cool. Now I understand those bigger channels, that's not always possible. So all due respect. But I just like to hold my cards in my hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're first time lurker. Well, now you're a participant now. You're no longer. Today Michelle said we didn't need what? Hold on, where'd we go?
Thank you, Lucy.
Today Michelle said we don't need to figure out how Summer got gone, but the way she got gone.
And why. That's a big thing. Why? Like, what was the reasoning?
We love you, Lucy. We love you for being here. Like, honestly, so grateful for each and every person who has come in, commented, watched, made suggestions, all the things. I really appreciate it because you're helping develop the work that we get to take credit for. So just know that.
And it makes it fun when, you all interact and come up with your own things. We like it.
I don't want to be one of those channels that comes here and preaches. I don't want to preach to you. I want to learn from you. Yeah. I'll tell you what we know, but I hope to God that you'll tell us what you know, and maybe we can meet in the middle and hopefully figure, what if, I'm not saying YouTube's going to solve the mystery, but maybe we have a better understanding for what happened. That's my goal.
And learn from it. And somebody could learn from this,
Mm-hmm. And you know what? We get to meet cool people like you guys. So that's the best for us.
Definitely.
True story. All right, you guys. Well, enjoy your evening. I hope everyone's feeling better. Amanda, please send Crazy Crime Chick our love and healing thoughts and prayers. I'm very sad to hear that she has COVID. Victoria, yeah, it's crossed my mind. But thank you all so much for being here and spending your evening with us. And we will probably do another live this week. I don't know what time or when yet, to be determined, but we have to, because we have to get this timeline done.
Yep.
All right. Well, everyone have a great night and enjoy. Be safe and take care of yourself and be kind.
Until next time.